Hey guys, Ruthless here. We just finished killing the Act 7 spider boss, and we will be starting in Act 8. So here we are in Sarin Ranport, and we'll get started. Trying to keep our cold snaps going, get our frenzy charges. We're just going to run through here. There's a bottom zone, and then we just go up the stairs to the Act 8 town. Try and zoom through. Use our Vol Cold Snap. Could open that, but it's okay. Skip it for now. So our gears are looking pretty good. I got a nice pair of boots in the last act with a bunch of resistances, so that should help us a bunch. Some chromatic orbs, that's nice.
When I'm ready and not before.
So I'll just vendor in town before I continue. So I'll just talk to Clarissa here, sell some items. So I'm looking for high life and high resist. This one only has 6 life. No, not good colors either, so it's kind of useless. Some cast speed and low lightning resist, not really useful.
See you.
So I'll just continue through. This next boss that we're going to come up to is going to have a lot of chaos damage, so be nice to get chaos resist. Check your vendors for Amethyst Flask if you're able to. So we're looking for the next zone. This area is actually pretty dense, so XP should be pretty good. Actually got lucky getting a blueprint for the heist enjoyers. I don't really care about the heist right now, so I'm just gonna drop the quest contracts that take up space in your inventory because I'm never gonna run it. So we'll just continue here. Looking for that exit. There's a corrupted zone. I already have my Vol Cold Snap, so I don't have to do that. But I definitely recommend running those. So we're looking for the boss arena in this zone. Pretty much just some sewers. Keep running through, open the strong box. Looks like it should be down here. So our damage is looking really solid. Alchemy orb. Here it is here. So you definitely want to be careful with this boss. So we'll pick up Melding now. We have a pretty good ES pool, which is going to be nice when we swap to Eldritch Battery. So just be careful with this boss's attacks, especially if your Chaos Res is low. I think the projectile she shoots at you actually shotgun, so please be careful of that. So she does like a little slam thingy, and that's her projectile attack there, so you don't want that to stack on you at all. And try to dodge these balls also before they explode. So if you don't click on the valve, then
When I'm ready and not before.
she'll continue phasing and spawning more shit everywhere. So it just gets worse. And you get these degens. I think these degens, what does it do? We deal less damage. So I think we can cleanse that by hitting the valve. Cleanses the debuff that we have. So we'll just get her down here. Want to try to avoid those slams. And her projectiles are pretty scary too. Just keep moving. You don't want to stand still for too long. That's that. There's a crafting recipe here, and we're going to start going to this right side. We want to go through this right side because there is a lot of extra skill point side quests here. I think 2 of them total. So we hit the quay, continue through. We're gonna look for this side area. And we'll be able to tell by like a yellow arch that it's correct. Not this one. It's actually here. So this little bridge here will take us to Clarissa. So we just want to... No, it's not actually Clarissa. It's like a side item. It's like a sealed casket. So we'll just pick up that item. And then we want to look for Clarissa in a different side area in this zone. So we'll just continue through, kill these blue mobs. Some unique gloves, that's nice. So there's going to be 2 different areas to run. I think usually the bottom side is towards the quest, but it depends on if you get a good layout or not. But I think it's mostly straightforward. So here's the side zone with Clarissa. Full on items, so I'll try to go back to town. So we'll just talk to her. Try and go back to town afterwards. Try and do some inventory management. I think this boss does some like detonate deads or explosions. So just be careful. Just try and keep your distance, get your curses up, get your frost bomb down for extra exposure. About to spawn soon.
And not before.
There we go, frost bomb, curse up. And it's pretty easy. Remember to talk to Clarissa now after we kill that, and then we'll continue through. So this other side could be down here or it could be up here. So I'll check down here. Might take us to the exit. Density is here is really nice. So getting area damage is increased areas, really convenient. Continue here, hit the waypoint. We're just gonna go back to town, sell our items, pick up that skill point from Clarissa, sell some items. That unique's pretty useless for us.
Be careful.
It's good. So we have 2 skill points here. We also have a reward from Hargan also, which is a resist ring. We'll just go for the higher resist ring just because. This ring is not bad, but it doesn't have any resist. It has a low life roll also. I actually thought that was 53 life. That's actually mana. If it had more life and some resist with an open suffix, then I'd probably keep that, but we'll just drop that for now. So for now, I'm probably going to head towards EB, but I'm not sure. I actually probably can go Eldritch Battery soon, but I'll just pause on that for now. I might go for the ore nodes first. So just run through here. We're looking for the guards in this zone. Once we kill them, then we can also get an extra skill point. So here they are here. Just get our frost bomb down and our curse. It's pretty easy. Now we're looking for the next zone. It's the Imperial Gardens after this. This zone can be a bit of a maze also, so just look at your map and look at areas you haven't searched yet. So we'll try and go up here to the next area. Looks like we have to go all the way around. Maybe up here again. Yep. And hopefully we're getting to the exit soon.
When I'm ready and not before.
Hopefully over here. Extra transmutes is nice. Some wisdoms. Should be here. There we go, Imperial Fields. And in this act, there are two main side bosses, and then you have to fight them together at the end of the act. Let's hit the waypoint, and we're looking for Solaris Temple. A lot of the Acts 6 to 10 are similar to Acts 1 to 5. You'll see a lot of similarities, similar map layouts. It'll just be pretty familiar. So head to Solaris 1. We can go back to town and get the skill points, but we'll just do that afterwards. So we're looking for the waypoint here, and then we're looking to go north of the waypoint. So continue. And we're going to go north. Should be this side here. I think this boss here does quite a bit of fire damage. So make sure you are capped on your fire resistance. Flare mirror. Go through that. This little chest icon is for like generic rewards. So it could literally be like any type of rewards. Gems, currency, or items. So I definitely want to end the delirium before I fight the boss, because it'll make the boss a little bit more tougher. Yeah, the delirium, it actually gives most rare mobs and unique mobs extra properties. So they do like extra type of skills. See if I can get 4 rewards here. That's nice. So I'll just end it before I get into the boss arena. Extra amulets, some boots. It's pretty nice. So he does like some laser beams and like a beam attack, so you can just run around that. You don't want to stand in those attacks. Yeah, just run around in circles pretty much. We can just burst him down. And make sure you pick up the sun orb here. There's also a crafting recipe up here. So I'll head back to town, pick up my skill point from Momoa. And also check the vendor, see if they have any good items for me. Some links. Well, there's some nice boots, but they don't have movement speed. So we'll just vendor. On energy shield based shields, we're looking for +1 cold, high life, and resistances. This amulet's pretty good, but it's not going to be the one I currently have. So I'm just going to vendor that for now. I can actually craft life on that, which is pretty nice. And it has extra strength. It's kind of good. Actually, I'll hold on to it. Maybe it could be useful later on. Just empty our inventory. So we have the sun orb. So we have to go to the Lunaris temple on the opposite side to get the moon orb. So put some skill points in here. We'll just go for some extra aura effect. And we'll probably swap to EB right after. So we just go south of the waypoint and then head to southwest. Here we go to Solaris Concourse. So we take this area to the harbor bridge, and then we head towards the Lunaris temple, where we will get the moon orb. Should be up here. So we're looking for a bridge area. Getting a bit confused with this layout. Here's the waypoint. We'll just pick up the waypoint, head southwest. Here we go, harbor bridge. This is a good leveling area. If you're a bit under leveled and need a bit more power before you face the act bosses, this is probably the best zone in this act. XP is pretty good. It's pretty straightforward, just running a line. Superior gem here. It's nice. Some ghosted mobs. Pretty good XP. Get a divine life flask here, but we need level 60 for that. Level 57, so we're only 3 levels away. So here we are, Lunaris Concourse. We'll hit the waypoint, and we'll go northwest to start. If we go southwest, we will come back here and go southwest afterwards to do some extra side questing. But we'll just get the main quest for now. We'll pick up the moon orb, and then we'll come back and do the side quests. Kill this side boss there if we want. Just skip him. So here's Lunaris 1. Just continue through here. And we're going to be looking for Lunaris 2. Same thing, try and keep your frenzy charges up from your cold snap. Your vortexes will be killing lots of monsters along the way. So XP shouldn't be too much of an issue as long as you have good damage and as you're running through the areas. Should be able to keep up. So here's the waypoint here, and we'll go through Lunaris 2. It's very similar to Lunaris 2 in Act 3. The same way with the 3 sets of stairs. So here's the first set, and we're looking to go up another 2 sets of stairs. Not here. Not here either. Looks like it's up here. This is the second set. We're looking for the last set of stairs. Here it is here. I think we go to the side with the single cart. Or no cart. Is it no cart side? Yeah, it's actually no cart side. Open this door up. Look for the exit. It'll be up here. Yep. Lots of blue monsters, so that'll help with the experience by a lot. Let's continue up here and face this boss. The boss does like some bow attacks, so try not to stand still. Keep your frost bomb and your curse. So you just want to avoid his attacks pretty much. Just keep an eye on his animation and dodge him. He also does that barrage attack, which could be pretty scary. Just get him down here. And we get the moon orb. There's another crafting recipe up here if you need. So we have the 2 main quest items to fight the last act boss.
How you doing?
just vendor these items. Hold on to the life flask for now. So we're gonna go do the side quests. Go back to Lunaris Concourse, and we'll head southwest towards the bathhouse. So here, there's actually a trial for the Merciless Lab. So this is going to be the first trial for the Merciless Lab. So we'll do that. And we'll also head to a side zone. We can do this side quest here to get a extra jewel. So we'll return that afterwards. So we're looking for the trial and a different zone. So the different zones here, so we'll try to go for the trial first. It should be in the top right area. Again, it varies differently from zone to zone. It could be left side, it could be right side. So this is the fire degens. So if you have bad fire res, try to avoid the fire. So we just hit all the levers. That opens the next door in sequence. And then eventually we have to open this last one. To open the last door, we just hit the plaque, and that should be our first Merc Lab trial. There's another one in the next act, and a final one in the last act. So we'll continue to this other side zone, the High Gardens. We will come to a side boss at the end, and after killing him, we'll get an extra skill point. So as you can tell, there's lots of side quests to get extra skill points, which is very helpful to increase your character's power. Be careful with those bombs. We got a ghost mob here. Drops a lot of rare items. I'll just pick up whatever's useful for me. Just continue through. We're almost at the exit. So this boss can be pretty scary. Just want to try and avoid his all the balls that they shoot out. All these little balls do a lot of cold damage, so just be careful. So we have to kill all these side monsters before the other boss can come back. Just kill those. He comes back. I think there's 3 different phases. So we'll get him down here. Want to be careful about these balls. They do a lot of cold degen. You never want to stand still. As you can see, I took a bunch of damage just from standing still for like 2 seconds. So kill those, get his last phase, and we'll just finish him off. Watch out for his slams. Like that. And try to avoid these Frost Nova balls. So we killed him. So we'll go back to town. Pick up our extra skill point.
Yes.
From Hargan. It'll give us that, and it'll also give us a jewel. That's a pretty nice chest. 75 res, double resist. I might actually use that, but I don't have the links for that right now. These boots are pretty close to 30% movement speed, dual res. It doesn't have an open prefix, which is what I would want to craft life. So we'll just vendor that.
Don't do anything I would.
So I'll hold on to that chest, I might use it. So we got a couple skill points here. Just gonna go for extra aura stuff. And we will head towards the Act Boss. So we'll go through Lunaris Concourse, so that it's going to be more uphill and we can have more vision It'll probably be the same zone, so we might need to make a new zone. So if you hold control and then left click, you can make a new zone. Just continue through here. Essence of Rage. I think that gives strength. So I'll go ahead and kill this essence. And these next act bosses are a little bit tough. So you have to keep an eye on their moveset and their attacks. There's one spear attack that the fire boss does. Actually does quite a bit of damage. So I'll just get this last aura node and I'll probably go for Eldritch Battery right after. Since we have a good energy shield pool, it shouldn't feel too bad at all. So we'll just burst these bosses down. Be careful of the spear attacks. And try and dodge those spectral throws. So just keep an eye on the attacks. Watch out for the falling rocks. Its beam. That spear attack will do a lot of damage also. So to dodge that spear attack, you actually want to be behind the fire boss. I'll try to demonstrate that here. Just a little beam. And she does a spear attack there. You want to be lined up behind her. Kind of shitty that we died there, but just burst the boss down here. There's a spear attack. We just hide behind her, and then it shouldn't affect us too much. So we can just move around at a distance, fire projectiles and our cold snaps. Should be pretty simple. And that's the end of Act 8. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitch, and comment down below. And I'll try to continue making more videos.